Could it be that the reflection of the whole world that we see around us, could it be that it wouldn't exist if it wasn't for us, the observer, observing it? Welcome to my channel, You Are the Bridge. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel if you like this type of subject and you would like to see more of this type of subject. I post lots of different types of videos about the mysteries of the universe and how everything works, or how I believe that everything works, and I like to share it with you and see what you think. Please like, comment, and share the video if you feel called to. Could it be that we are projecting everything around us as a hologram? Could it be that everything that is programmed within our subconscious, unconscious minds is being shown to us through one big mirror of reality? I personally believe that to be true. And the reason I believe it to be true is because anytime I've identified a limiting belief in my subconscious mind, i.e. a belief or a program that reflects out into my outer reality, reflects back to me as if I'm looking in a mirror, if that doesn't make me feel good, if it makes me feel sad, fearful, or a lower vibration, that is a program that I don't want to see anymore. I want to change it and alchemize it into something that's more positive. How can I change the way I look at that thing that previously triggered me so that I don't have to change the outside thing? I just change the way I look at it. I change the way I perceive it. And I 100% believe that new belief system that I'm reprogramming. Could it be that that object then changes because it's a resonance, it's a frequency match to the new belief system that I have? Could it be that everything that we see around us is coming from us? So we are in charge of what we believe to be true. It's up to us. If we 100% believe something, then it will get reflected back to us and it will prove an evidence to us that our truth, not necessarily higher truth, but from this level of reality, from this layer of perspective, your reality will prove to you that your programs are correct. I believe that human beings are programmed with certain fixed programs into the subconscious, unconscious mind that says, if you see a mountain, it will appear like this. If you see a lamp, it will appear like that. If you see the ocean, it will appear like this. If you see a human being, they will appear like this. I do believe that certain programs are fixed and we all see certain things the same way. However, there's lots of things that we don't see the same way. One person could be looking at one thing and feel very differently about that thing compared to another person, depending on their beliefs and ideas about that person. Okay, so if say, for example, you don't have a great relationship with somebody and you've got certain triggers about that person, you feel a certain way about that person, you might feel negative about that person, you might feel disrespected by that person. If you've got subconscious programs that says, I am always disrespected by this person, I am always irritated by this person, that person, without even realizing what they're doing, is just responding to the resonance of your subconscious belief system and presenting in a way that is going to keep you continuing to be triggered by them, because your belief system is absolute. Okay, and the more they respond in that way and mirror back to your belief systems about them, the more you will concrete that belief system so that nothing ever changes. Could it be true that we don't need to reach outside of ourselves and try and change that person so that we can feel better? Could it be that all we have to do is change the way we look at that person, change the way we feel about that person within as a subconscious program, and keep repeating it by habit, that actually I can look at this person differently? Because then if I can look at this person in a more positive way by focusing on their positives, even if you don't think there's many positives about this person, could there be some that you could focus on that would then shift the way that they react to you, so that the way you react to them changes and it makes you feel better? Because we never want to look outside of ourselves and feel negative about anything. Because when we feel angered or triggered or sad about something, we don't like feeling that way. All emotions are valid, because what the reality, the mirror is showing you is you respond with an appropriate emotion. That emotion's giving you information about your subconscious programs that are being reflected back to you. More and more people now are starting to realize, could this be, quantum light particles that are responding to us in a certain way based on our programs? Scientists have done tests where they've observed light, and light acts differently. Particles of light are acting differently when they're being observed compared to when they're not being observed. Could it be that this is happening as one big hologram of reality? Could that be true? So I truly believe that that is true. I work with people to help them reprogram their subconscious mind into more expansive, positive ideas about themselves, others, and the world, which then consequently means that the results will change. The result of that new belief system will change what they perceive in their outer reality. And then collectively, if we all started shifting our subconscious programs about the world, instead of seeing the world as a terrible place, because reality is showing us at the minute that that's how we feel about the world, if we collectively shifted that to the world's a beautiful place, the world's a safe place, could it be that the whole world then would shift in line with our collective belief systems about it? And I would say that the answer to that, personally, not trying to influence anyone's belief systems here, personally, yes, that would change. So is it that reality is all smoke and mirrors and everything looks solid? But if you zoomed into those solid things that you think you can never ever change because it's totally outside of your control, underneath that would be pure energy. And I believe that our reality is energy coalesced into certain distorted forms of light particles, showing us what our programs are, what our belief systems are. And I sometimes, when we think about that, it can blow our mind, and it can even scare us to think, oh my goodness, are you telling me that none of this is what I think it is? I think that when we realize that, it becomes very empowering, because we realize we don't need to reach outside and try and change the world to suit us. We go within, we change the way we see things. We understand that whenever we are triggered by something, it's because there is a belief system within our mind that tells us something about that object outside of us that is not necessarily true and is not making us feel good. Can we shift the way we see that and really practice that through habit? And then the reflection of reality will change to match that. Let me know what you think, guys. Do you think that it's all one big hologram? Do you think that everything we see around us from here to the horizon is all part of a simulated reality based on our programs? And is that what we're here to learn in this lifetime? Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you again soon. Bye.